Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kendra and I'm back with another review and you're watching Kendra Music TV. This is Married to Medicine LA Season 2 episode number 5 review. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below, like the video, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Kendra Music TV, and comment what you thought about this week's episode and my review. Alright, so we open up with Kendra and Jasmine. Jasmine is coming over to help Kendra get her body back. Kendra lets us know that she was a tennis player. She's like this star athlete all through her youth and teenagehood, right? All before she had a baby, and she had this baby and she gained all this weight. She went from a size 6 to a 16. Y'all know Jasmine don't eat. She eats to live and not lives to eat. So she's a perfect person to help Kendra get it together. So she comes over with this scale. She comes over with this lunchbox with these small behind portions. She's like, eat 6 times a day, but only eat this much. And I was hungry for Kendra looking. But she's right though. This is how you get in front of it. This is the dedication. She's dumping her fridge. She's taking out, old Popeyes, old food. She sees the Cokes, and I was like, don't you dare touch the Coke. Do not touch the Coke. But she's getting on Kendra because she's like, you want this body, but you really got to be in it, because Jasmine apparently has competed in the past, and y'all know she be in the gym, and her business is her body. We get it, okay? And she said that she gained 50 pounds when she had her child, so she gets it too. But I do think that there's a certain passion, there's a certain something that has to be there inside of you. Nobody can put it in you. Nobody else can do it for you. You have to want it enough for yourself to be that disciplined. And that's I was just talking to my best friend about that. Me and my husband just went to the grocery store and got all the stuff so that I can get back to juicing, and got different healthy snacks. But it's definitely annoying because I hate having to think about everything I eat. Sometimes I just want to eat, sometimes I just want to have a drink. I don't want to think about everything that's wrong with it. But if you don't, it's a collective. Things add up. You don't think about it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By Saturday, you're just full and backed up and bloated. So I felt Jasmine, even though she be getting on my nerves. So Britton and Dr. Imani, Dr. Britton and Dr. Imani have brought their children to this museum, and this is right on time with what's going on in the world right now, because they're having this conversation that only black people have to have with their kids, and that is the quote-unquote conversation, right, that the world has so eloquently deemed it. It's basically where you're talking to your child about how you're different from everyone else and how you choose to act, or how you act when cops come around or in different situations. This is how you have to act just because of the color of your skin. I know it sucks, I know it hurts, I know it's wrong, but it's the reality of the situation. This is what we have been trying to explain to literally every minority and majority on the face of this planet other than black people. Okay, we've been sitting here trying to have this conversation about why it's not about all lives matter, because all lives are not being targeted. Black lives are. I'm sorry, I'm just drained of the conversation, because we have to continuously and constantly say it so that people understand that we're not saying that you as a white person are racist. We're saying that you don't understand why we're saying Black Lives Matter. You're taking it as a personal dig, as if your life doesn't matter. Your life is not targeted. Your life has the privilege, right? So they're talking, Dr. Britton's talking to her kids about that. Dr. Imani's talking to her son about that. Dr. Imani's son seems a little bit older. Maybe he's just a little bit more chill. But Miney and Ivy, they was like, okay, can we go? This just got really dark, right? Which kids, they don't know. They're just kids and they're just playing. But, moms and adults understand the seriousness. They understand the seriousness of these kids just walking to the store to get a bag of Skittles and a sweet tea and getting shot for just because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time or how he looks. So you have to have these conversations whether or not your kids want to hear it. Okay, so Shawnee and Jasmine are chilling at Jasmine's place, and I seen y'all on Black Twitter still talking about Jasmine's place looked like a drug dealer house, and I'm just like, I don't even look at it. I don't even say it no more, because she's just so hurt about this comment, and it just was not all that deep. But Shawnee is preparing a presentation for this realtor job so that she can pitch it to Robert. Okay, I did this when, what did I want? I wanted something. I was trying to present it to my parents, and I think I was like 19, 20 years old. I made a presentation. Was it a car? I don't know, but I presented it to my parents. I had it was animated, had transitions, and this is like back in like 2010. And so to look at Shawnee's presentation, I was like, oh, this is sad, honey. Like, you're gonna have to come a little bit better. And then I'm like, why do you have to do a presentation for your husband about something that you want to do? Is it because in the past you were flaky when it came to that? Because it kind of gives me like, Robert, at first I read Robert wrong. Like, I thought Robert just was unsupportive in her living out her dreams or doing what she wants to do because he wants her to handle things at the house. Instead, it seems that they had an understanding of what their roles would be as, you know, she was putting him through school or whatever. And then even when he got done, like, they had a conversation then where they switched roles and they went into what they're doing now. And, you know, maybe she had ideas or she said stuff and she got overwhelmed and she didn't follow through. So Robert's just like, okay, I've heard it all before. I need to see full proof. And with that, I understand. But a presentation, girl, like, I don't know. But she's crying. So that just kind of lets me know, like, she's obviously scared that her presentation ain't gonna be enough. He's not gonna fully back her. She don't feel confident. And so that's why I'm like, you gotta have a different approach. Like, my heart is in this. This is what I want to do. You have to just trust me. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna make it happen. And that's it, because you're a grown adult. Like, is this man supposed to be telling you no? And then you just go not do it? Like, I just don't. I don't understand, but that's their marriage. That's their marriage, and it's not mine. Okay, so Dr. Imani's mom comes back from China, and, you know, she's bringing gifts. And this is when I learned that Xavier University is Xavier University. And I don't think I have ever said it right. Okay, so my bad. But this whole scene was really, I really want to get into how Imani, Dr. Imani, is very non-traditional when it comes to relationships and marriage. Okay, she don't think that the husband and wife have to see each other every day. She pretty much don't think that they even have to be living in the same house. But I feel like that's not true. Like, she is a psychologist, psychiatrist, so she does understand a lot of her reasoning, like mentally, in her past and stuff, for how she is the way that she is. But I don't think that she's reconciled and realized that it don't have to be that way. Because she's very hard, very tough exterior, also very chill, but not very lovey. So it's like, she don't really want to tell her husband that she missing him, who's in Oklahoma, because he's off handling business. So she's, in her mind, has rationalized and told herself, well, he has to go do business for this amount of time. I'ma just go do me for that time, and then when he comes back, I'll express that love. I'm not gonna intervene or cut off anything that he's doing, because in the grand scheme of things, feelings are something small. Now, this is just me being skeptical, me saying, like, this is just me analyzing based on what I see. And that's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Because even when we get down to them going to NOLA, which I thought it was weird that the whole cast didn't go. Now, they do these girls trips and all these reality shows, and usually the cast goes. But on this one, it's like authentically just the people that hang out. Contessa came, but she's also like alumni of that school. And just so happens to be on the veteran cast. So she comes. But I was like, everybody's not going? That's weird. But when they're at that dinner table and they're talking, you know, Britton's talking about her kid or her son, Imani, sleeping with her. And, you know, this creating a wedge between her and Mac. And Contessa's like, you know, this is a problem. You need to talk. You need to talk to Imani. And Britton feels like she don't need to, but I really feel like this is because of what I told y'all. She's been away, and she feels like, you know, it's her son, and she wants to allow him to do that because she missed him and she's flattered by it. She likes it, so she sees no problem with it. And obviously she feels like her and Mac have held it down long enough that they'll be fine. But we also find out that she's really not all that affectionate, so it's kind of like, are you giving your husband his love language though? And that's between them, child. But I just think when she's talking about it, I don't think she realizes the advice that she's giving, she's not doing the same thing within. You know, she's not taking the advice from them, but she's giving out advice, expecting Dr. Imani to take it. Right. Okay, so let me see. I really feel like that was pretty much it. Shawnee, Kendra, and Leah meet up at this winery, but Kendra arranges for Shawnee and Leah to get there at the same time, and then she comes a little later, so I guess to give them some time to work it out. They show up wearing the same color, same little open-toe shoes, almost like the same vibe, and you know, they realize they have some similarities. They're all able to bury everything and get past it, but I have a feeling it'll be back, because that's how these things go. And especially now that they're watching it back and they're able to see the confessionals, that reunion gonna be lit, even though it's gonna be on Zoom. Okay. I really feel like that's it. It don't be much. Like, it be some things. It looks like it's gonna heat up as the season goes on, but we are on episode 5 and it's just so slow. Like, yeah, I see Dr. Imani breaking down later on, and I really was kind of rooting for her to be this non-traditional, you know, wife, and really advocating for that and really showing a different way to participate in a relationship. But it seems like it's all gonna end up being a cover, which I'm really sad about. Because honestly, like, it's fine to go see your husband. It's fine to say, I miss you. It's fine to do a pop-up over the weekend, especially because your son is not a baby. Your son is, you know, your mom is around, and like, you are a doctor. You're not like, you know, like, I don't know. So hopefully, has this oil been here the whole time? Wow. I don't know. So hopefully this season gets a little better. We get to see some things really go down. I'm gonna keep watching it. We ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all stay safe out there. I'm Kendra. This is Kendra Music TV, and I'll see you guys next time.